We're getting ready. Okay, so we are getting ready for the day. We are gonna go roller skating, and I'm gonna save this and record this. So if you are watching this recorded, I hope you're having a beautiful day. And we are just gonna start with putting on my makeup. Always start with some good moisturizer. We are winding down the year. We only have a few days left in 2024, and I just want to talk about how this was one of the hardest years for me and like the best years for me, all wrapped in one. From the outside, if you look at like my career and everything that like I've accomplished this year, it's insane. It's really awesome. But internally, I have literally been fighting a mental health battle, and everything going on in the background. The beginning of the year, we almost lost my dad. Like, he went septic. He was in and out of the hospital. We were getting ready for hospice with him. Like, it drained me. And then I had a health scare earlier this year. I went to my woman's yearly visit, and as they were examining me, they felt lumps in my chest. And so I had to go get a mammogram, an ultrasound. I had to follow up with that. And with how young I am, that was so scary. And that was going on all at the same time as like my dad was sick. And then my oldest daughter got in a really bad car accident. And then I've been having to deal with my mom, who I don't have a relationship with at all. And because she's an alcoholic and she has alcohol induced dementia. And so I literally have no relationship with her, but I've had people that are friends with her reaching out to me saying she needs to be around her family, and that'll never happen. That's a whole nother story. So I've been dealing with that. And then toxic workplace, making sure that like having boundaries with my job. I did not have that this year. And so I think I felt like I went through a lot more than I should have. Hold on, I gotta make this close. I went through a lot of turmoil. I went through a lot of stress. Moving into next year, we're definitely going to be putting up boundaries. So yeah, it was, and now I'm doing a lot of self-work because I literally, behind the scenes, crumbled. I crumbled hard this year. I had a few mental breakdowns. And so we are going to be working on all of this come 2025. Hello, Zoe Love. So yeah, that's like just like a little small dose of like what I have gone through this year and how it's been such a hard year. Yes, I am okay. If you go and you watch everything, I'm doing so much better, you guys. I have been really working on my mental health, making sure I set boundaries. I'm setting like affirmations for next year and what I'm going to be doing. And it's going to be a really good year. All right. And we are just contouring our eyes, coming in here. So yes, for 2025, it's going to be a busy year with me with Rusk, since I am now their official global artistic director. I officially got that name earlier. And so I'm excited for that for the coming year. It's going to be really good. Just more hands-on education. I'm excited with the team I'm going to be working with this year. Very organized and lots of boundaries going on. I am getting ready to go out roller skating with my kiddo and my husband. She is on winter break right now. So I'm just getting out. And this is actually my normal everyday makeup and how I do my makeup. So we're gonna go out, we're gonna roller skate, we're gonna have a family day. I'm excited for it. Make sure it's nice and blended. And then I have to straighten my hair real quick. We're using our Olivia Garden flat iron. I'm using a Morphe palette. And honestly, this Morphe palette, I can like use it for my whole getup. So you just use like the dark color for my eyebrows. And then we're gonna use the dark color, not the darkest, the fancy that, this guy right here, for my contour. And it looks really crazy, but you just gotta trust the process. Okay, we got that. And then I have no jawline. So I'm gonna come right here, come right here. So yes, and then with 2025, I'm now also the artistic director for the hair extension company, Christian Michael Hair Extensions. And their main office, I guess you would say, is out in Huntington Beach. So I'll be going out there hopefully once a quarter to possibly take clients and then do education and all that fun stuff with them. Yes, I've watched Yellowstone. I haven't watched the newest ones, but I have. And then my goal on here, on my YouTube page for the year, is I want to grow this page as big as my Instagram account. Because my Instagram account, I almost have 120,000 followers. And on here, I only have like 3,000 and something. So I want to like load this account up with tutorials, education. Like, I just want to make it a really fun, good account. And I feel like I get way more like interaction with you guys on here as well. So like, I just posted up a tutorial today, winter balayage. So winter balayage, that is going to be not as bright as like your spring or summer. It's concentrated around the front hairline and the top. So if you are a client that wants a winter balayage, or you're a stylist, go check out my recent video that I just posted up for winter balayage. And so I want to make this page where it's like professional friendly, like to help professionals grow. But then I also want to make it where consumers, like your every average day person who's like interested in hair, can get like tutorials on how to do their hair, what products to use. Because I feel like, especially like TikTok, it's oversaturated. It's just like salesy, gimmicky. Let me sell you this. Let me sell you that. We're not doing that here. I will definitely be showing a lot of Rusk and Aquage because those are my two brands. And I'm going to talk about what are my favorites in those brands and what to use. Like today, I'm going to flat iron my hair with Rusk's thermal flat iron treatment. So put this over here. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we're going to take down my hair. My hair is dry. I just used this to keep my hair out of my way as I was doing my makeup. So we're going to brush it. These are my favorite brushes. These are Olivia Garden's detangle brushes. And I will get into those. So we're going to clip up our section. I have my heat set to, drop it down, 350. So this is Rusk. This is their thermal flat iron spray. We're going to shake it. So it has a super fine micro mist, and it's going to protect the hair, and it's going to help give like style to it. So we're just going to come through. And I think that's a hard thing, is second or third day hair, having a heat protector in your hair. A lot of heat protectors you put in the hair when the hair is wet. Like when you get out of the shower. Oh my gosh, can you guys see this? That is when my hair got cut last. And they did like this channel cutting. I think it like ruined my hair. So anyways, you want to make sure you have a good heat protector when you're styling on dry hair like I am right now. And I always recommend like a aerosol, because a aerosol mist, like the Rusk thermal flat iron spray, it's a micro mist, so it's not going to get the hair wet, because you don't want to get it wet. And since the mist is so fine, it's just going to saturate the top. And I am going through this quickly because I have not a ton of time. I usually feel like that's my MO. It just comes straight out. And it also has like an agent to help with styling and holding that style. Like it gives it volume. So some aerosols, they're super like slick and shiny. The Rusk Thermal Flat Iron, it is going to give your hair some body and hold. And what I mean by hold is when I come through like this and I flat iron it, see how it has a little bit of that bevel? That's what it's doing. It's going to give a little bit of memory to the hair to give it some nice hold. And I'm using my brush to help guide my flat iron. And then another thing is making sure that your heat is at least below 350 if you have straight hair like mine. If you go above anything on 350 with any of your hot tools, you need to be using a styling product that can handle those higher degrees of styling. And that's when you get into more of like ethnic styling products, because those styling products are meant for ethnic hair, textured hair, curly hair, the hair that needs higher heat to be able to get it straight. And so I'm just going through section by section, and then we're holding this. And so I am using the pink brush you guys see me using. It is Olivia Garden's detangle brush. Now, see these bristles? See how they're like transparent? They're very soft. When you're looking at detangle brushes, especially like with Olivia Garden, what's really nice is it's kind of worn off right here. It used to say medium, fine, because that's the type of texture that it was good for, is medium fine hair. So the softer the bristles are, the better it is for like your fine, more fragile hair. And the stiffer the bristles get, the better it is for like more coarse, thicker hair to get through it, because the softer bristles are going to be fragile on the hair. It's going to move around those knots. The thicker bristles, those guys are going to be stronger and be able to get through that thicker, more coarse hair. I always get nervous with the back. It never fails because I have curl in my back that I always have wave on the back of my hair. It is the most annoying thing. Okay, so now we're just going to drop down this last top section and we're going to mist. And also, you guys, we're not spraying close. I always recommend to mist from afar, because then you can get the hair wet, and you don't want to get the hair wet when you are thermal styling. So that's why, again, the ultrafine mist that this guy has is so important, because it's not going to get the hair wet. Because if you get it wet, it's just going to make it like crisp and clumpy, and it's going to make it weird. So making sure that you spray from afar is super important. Where am I going? I am just going out to go roller skating with my kiddo and my husband. It's something we like to do, and she's on winter break. So this is just my normal daily get up you guys are seeing right here. And we are almost done. And if you guys look, it's only taken me 13 minutes to do a full face of makeup, to flat iron my hair. I have been doing hair for almost 20 years. And being fast and efficient is what I'm all about. Can you show your kid? That's a weird question to ask. No, I'm not going to show her right now. But if you go on my page, you can see. And I have a 9-year-old and I have a 22-year-old. I'm not going to have her come in here. That's kind of an interesting question. I've never been asked. All right, you guys. Make sure that you are subscribed, you like, and if you have any specific tutorials that you want to see on here, let me know and I will get them done. I'm going to be doing, so I just did the balayage one that I posted up today, and then I'm going to be doing a glam one tomorrow, hopefully. Maybe don't have your kids on social media at all. To each their own, to each their own. You can or you can't. I ask my kids if they want to, and they do. How old am I? That's a question too. But I gotta go, you guys. Have a beautiful day. Make sure